about her. Yo, and she came with the same type game, the type of girl giving out the fake cell phone, the name, big fame. She like
What's going on, guys? It is Shay here. Today, everybody, you guys of course saw this thing before. Today, everybody, I'm going to be doing a full review on the Henshin Gaburevolver. Now, I'm actually far away from this thing, actually, so I don't know how well I'm going to be able to scoot up. So, yeah, I guess with that being said, let's begin. So, I'm actually get my camera more angled. There we go. So, as you can see here, before we get onto with the gun, we got two Judenchi. If this thing does not fall over first, stop. We have two Judenchi here. First one is Gaburevolver. Number 1, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nice good old sparkly side and the glow side. Here's the back. Now this is actually an old changer from the year of 2013 when this was first released. Here's Steamero, I'm about to say Stymero. Styracosaurus. Raven. Got the little sparkly side and glow side, and then there's the back. So those are the two Judenchi. Let's move those also to the side. By the way, if you guys are wondering what this backdrop is for the Gaburevolver, it's my curtain and my 6 years after drawing comic that I did. So let's go ahead and get this baby. So, man, this is gonna seriously hurt. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on, and the on and off switch is where my finger is. You see the red switch? Here you go. So turn it on, and this is what you get. I actually recently just replaced his batteries, probably no less than about a couple hours ago. So no wonder it sounds much more louder. So my favorite feature of the gun is the firing sound. I'll just press it just like one time. So that's the firing sound. It's a firing sound, or like a blaster or gun sound or whatever, mixed with the roaring sound. So you can just rapid fire if you really want to. You can do that. Cylinder. By the way, my cylinder, like whenever I spin it hard, like it looks normal now, but like when I take it off the table, hang on, let me see if I can do it. You hear that little resistance? It does that a lot for some reason. That happened ever since I got it. So, and I did get this used, as you can see, there's a lot of scratches. That was not made by me. That was made by the person who owned this before me. So, the switch right here is so you can open it. This can sort of act like that sliding hammer feature on actual revolvers. You know how it is, like that. But that's how you open it. I might just have to do a review. I might have to hold the gun like this the entire time since my arm might get tired. And you close it back like that. So yeah, I always heard you can actually open it up like this without holding this down. But I guess that's for only Gaburevolver, or for some people's Gaburevolvers that are kind of like loose a little bit. Because I tried doing this. I do remember my brother did this one time. I got so mad at him for doing it because it's basically breaking it. So anyway, unless you don't hear like a sound where it indicates it's about to break, then you're good. Like, you know, doing it without pulling the switch. So as you can see here, we're gonna brave and turn into Gaburevolver. Turn into Cutie Red. So brave in is braved in. There's two slots here. One is for transformation. One is for attack. But if you put one up top here, watch this. Watch when I close it. Nothing. Doesn't even do that, so yeah. Okay, didn't even come out the way I wanted it to be. So, we're going to transform. That looks actually very, very nice in my vision. And close it. When you pull the trigger, it just has a firing sound. So now you can spin the cylinder like that, but you know, it won't really do anything. So you're going to give this thing a good spin. So, cutie change! And the summer music. Fire! And if you want to do a final attack, take any battery actually and put it in the top slot. I actually glitched this gun to make it say this right here. And it's really funny, I don't even have Paraseconds Judenchi, so. So you've basically done your final attack. I actually forgot to say when we transformed, you transformed to Security Red. But anyway, do it again, and guess this is what you get. I have a habit of holding this down, by the way. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Oh, crap. I need to put some force on the top slot whenever those come out. Gaburevolver fell. And what's really funny, I actually take Gaburevolver around. I even take him with me to school because it's called the Good Luck Charm. So, yeah. Anyway, so you can switch these around. And what's really funny is that for the Guardians, except for Guardians numbers 11, 12, and 13, you can actually morph or transform with these. So just to prove it, actually, brave in. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't push them all the way. So it says Stimero. It does the samba music, which I always thought was weird, due to the fact that it's a Guardian, and you're not supposed to morph with the Guardian. You're supposed to use explicitly just use for attacks. That would be pretty cool if it just made the attacks, you know, this sound right here. So yeah, imagine if the Gaburevolver. Oh wait, I'm pushing the top slot. Imagine if the Gaburevolver was like just meant explicitly for attacks and wasn't really meant to be the morpher. So yeah, I mean, like, this is actually very addictive for some reason. Just constantly doing that. I actually have another one of these. It's the Dino Chaser Judenchi number 11, the yellow one, which is mine. Which, as you can see, I'm right there. So yeah, I was actually trying to unscrew this and see if I can get this thing a little bit better. So, and just to prove that this thing is kind of bad, you can hear that little resistance sound when you spin it. So yeah, and I'm also trying to get like a silver marker, you know, like Gundam markers or at least something like that to get the silver nice and everything. To probably get all that black covered bright. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it for the Gaburevolver, and my picture just fell. Hold on, let me just put it back up there like that. I don't think it's gonna go back up. I literally took this thing off my wall just to put this as a backdrop. I don't really need to put these back in here. So that's basically it for the Gaburevolver. I like the way that does. I just wish it did it like all the brand new ones, you know, where you spin it, it just keeps on going like fast and everything. But anyway, you know, too bad. I guess I just can't have one that's just like that because they're very, very expensive. So yeah, this is a Judenchi. This is a morpher or a changer I've been hunting down ever since I started watching Kyoryuger, or ever since I started watching Super Sentai in general. I had like a lot of mixed feelings of which morpher I should get. Should I get the Gaburevolver, the Mobiritz, freaking Shodaphone? The first one I think I went for was a Shodaphone. And I remember seeing a used one, but my mom never got me it, so she settled on this one. And shout out to my mom and my dad for getting me this. And also shout out to my mom for giving me these nice freaking headphones. I mean, earbuds. She let me have these because she didn't really need them. She has an iPhone. These are, I think, explicitly meant just for Android. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this review. If you guys like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Pop some share to friends. Go join me today. Hope you guys do not see this the following part. If so, then I'm sorry. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.